Hello and welcome to another episode of Creating a Legacy, the save where I'm taking Helios Krakow to the top of the Ukrainian charts and making sure I become an absolute legend and icon with this football club. It's not going particularly well at the moment. We currently sit in 5th position, but our form has deteriorated over the last few weeks. We were together for the 1-0 victory over Poltava, which put us top of the table. However, form has deteriorated, as I say. Kolos Kolvakia were our next opponents. We were 2-1 up in that one at half-time, but they stormed back in the second half, scoring 3 times to give themselves a 4-3 victory. Skarlash scoring a couple of goals for us, with Kyroshenko scoring as well. Skarlash picked up an injury, put him out for a few weeks. We followed up by bowing out of the Ukrainian Cup in the first round. We were playing Stal Kamyasenki and we lost. They are a Premier League side who are bottom of the Premier League, so it's a good test to see where we are, and we are a long way away from being in a good position. Then a couple of draws, Obolon, Brewer and Desna. Skobolov scoring in the second game to give us a 1-1 draw. Then we had a bit of a break. We had about a month between games where I played a couple of friendlies. Played against Shakhtar Donetsk, who are by far the best team in Ukraine. Just again to see where we are. A long way away from being anywhere near Premier League quality. We lost that one 5-1, 2-0 down to 10 minutes. Always going to be a massive struggle. Changed a few things tactically as we went through that game as well. It was more about for the attendance, 847 through the doors in that one. Then we played a friendly against a team from the lower leagues of the Ukrainian league, and we beat them 6-1. Sergei Kravchenko scoring twice in that one. First goals for quite some time, which was a pleasing part for him. We then got back to league action on the 21st of October. Balcony Zora were the opponents. They beat us 2-1. Penalty just before the hour mark, sealing the victory in that one. It was a fairly dodgy penalty as well. Then we had a home game against Volnin, a 2-1 victory. Kyroshenko and Kravchenko scoring the goals. That's Kravchenko's first league goal since August, so a fair number of games. And then a disappointing 2-0 defeat to Arsenal Kyiv, 2-0 down for 10 minutes. The dodgiest penalty in the world, so says I. And then a scruffy goal to concede in that one, and we lose that game. We will also continue our magical mystery tour through our squad, this time focusing on the guys who are playing in my midfield. First up is Ivan Baikov. He is my youth academy. He is by far the only and best talent I've got in my youth team at the moment. 17 years old, starting out as a defensive midfielder. I'm training him up to be a centre midfielder because I don't currently play defensive midfielders, and he's doing a decent job. Hasn't yet made his debut for the first team, but I've got high hopes for this young lad. Next up is a guy that I've nicknamed Glushy. Real first name is that, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, so he will remain Glushy from now on. Defensive midfielder, centre back, a decent squad player, 3.5 stars. Next up is a guy who is definitely being moved on, Dmitrio Grankin. A defensive midfielder, and we don't play him, so surplus for requirements very much so, and can't really play centre midfielder, 27 years old, on a fairly low wage to be fair, but 2-star. Igor Koshman is 3.5 star, potential to be 4.5 star centre midfielder. Been a first team regular for most of the season. Doing a decent job, although his stats are slightly on the way at the moment. Good passing, good marking, very good first touch, and good physicals as well, with some mentals to boot. Dmitry Skobolov talked about at the start of the save. He is by far my star man in terms of these attributes. Loads of really good numbers in the teenage numbers, which is always a real positive. Physical's really, really strong. 4-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, so he potentially has reached his peak. All the other guys to talk around have already been covered, so we can move on with today's game. This is our last game until March, so we've got a very long winter break coming up, which would be good. It gives me a chance to assess the squad, strengthen it hopefully, and get rid of some of the deadwood and massively reduce the wage bill is a massive hope. I am comfortably over my budget at the moment, so I've got a busy few months to go before we next get together, and also sort out an away tactic. This tactic that we use at the moment, 4-2-3-1, is working at home. Just away from home, it doesn't. So what I've done at the moment is just stripped out all the team instructions, sticking to a 4-2-3-1, and seeing how it develops over the friendlies before we restart the league season. But today we're at home, so it should hopefully be a victory against Avangard Kramatorsk. Sarendenko is in goal, a back four of Garaschenkov, Luboko, Tomenko, and Kravchenko in the back. Koshman and Skoblov are 2 midfielders. Koroshenko, Skarlosh and Semenya are attacking trio with Kravchenko up front. We are very much in a dip of form at the moment. But hopefully we can get back on that even keel and get a positive result from today's game. Throwing Garachenko down the line to Skarlosh. He's tackled and Lobov will look to clear the ball. They're building out from the back, as they do, and it's a long ball over the top. Defensively, we're caught out. They're through on goal, but it's dragged well wide in the end. Free kick. Semenko. Semenya now on the ball. Skoblov to Kostman. Semenya. Gives the ball away though. Ivanchenko can break. Long ball over the top. He's through on goal. He's going to shoot and he hits the post and it's cleared off the line. Somehow the ball stayed out. Shots by Sorendenko and it's saved. I keep on forgetting to put the camera on. So hello again, everyone. Throw in. That guy to Demenchov. Back to that guy again. Through ball. Sorendenko shoots and scores. Disappointing that one. They've had a couple of chances where they've broken through and they've finally managed to put the ball home. 1-0 just before half time. It's not going well. We need that win to break. Garashenkov giving the ball away. Giving the ball away yet again. Poor play from us. Semenya wins it back though. Skoblov. Skarlosh. No one there. Koshman. Down the line. Koroshenkov. Get the ball to the box. She does. And we shoot and we saved. Semenya off the line. Blimey. Everything but scored there. Throw in. Kravchenko. Semenya. Skarlosh. Good triangles. Semenya. Back inside. Giving the ball away, but we win it back. Skarlosh. Where was the advantage, ref? Where was the advantage? You raise your arms, but there's no advantage there. Disgraceful behaviour from the referee. Tackled by Skoblov. We can't get the ball to Kravchenko here. Skarlosh now. Kravchenko. Options. Skoblov. Back to Skarlosh. Given away, saved off the post. Not our day at the moment. Mailash. That guy. Intercepted Kravchenko. Skarlosh. Chance to break. Men overboard. Skarlosh shoots. Saved! Straight at the blinking goalkeeper. Corner. Rubbish corner. Skarlosh now. Get the ball back in the box. He does. Lobovic just loses the ball. Now they'll break and now they'll score. Oh, Tomenko makes an interception but gives the ball away again. Disgraceful. Now they're through again. Just shoot and score and end the game. Not a happy man tonight, as you might be able to tell. We bring Kitcher on for Skarlosh. 25 minutes to go. We're losing. We've had lots of possession, lots of chances, but we haven't been able to force the ball home. The Novice is an angry man tonight. Demencho to Mailesh. Lovely through ball. First Vento puts it wide. Tachkov over the top. Ivanchenko whips the ball to the back stick and that's in. The goalkeeper just pushes the ball into the back of the bloody net. And we have lost this game 2-0. We've dominated it, had loads of chances, and they've just scored 2 goals. What was the keeper doing? Going to move Kitchett out to the left. Abbadansiov is going to come on as a second striker. Not that it makes going to make a blind bit of difference. He's going in as a poacher on attack. Advance forward as well. We don't need to exploit the middle because we've got wide players in, so we're going to exploit the left and right flank. Going to give Ivan Bykov his league debut. Just bring him on for Skoblov. No particular reason for that. We've lost the game. So give him a chance. Last 5 minutes or so. Goal kick, Sorendenko. Long. They win the ball. We're devoid of ideas at the moment. Bykov on the ball. Long ball. Kravchenko looks to be through. And it's a penalty. No, it's a goal. Minute to go. We've got one back. Ablan Tisev scores. It won't matter. We've left it far too late. But good ball by Bykov then. And good tackle to give the ball to Ablan Tisev. And he puts it home. But it won't matter. Final few seconds of the game. Full-time score. We lose the game 2-1. 17 shots to their 9. 11 on target versus their 4. But the only thing that matters is they scored twice. We scored once. A very poor performance again from us. The last 6 weeks have been abysmal. We are losing. We need the winter break. We need to have a really good sit down and think about what we want to do going into the second half of the season. Otherwise, this season could be a bit of a struggle. We were, to be fair, expected to be mid-table, but we were top of the table 6 weeks ago, so we should be doing better. I've been the FM Novice. I'm going to now go into another room and scream for 5 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll speak to you again soon. Good night.